see some of this coming, or like kind of how has it been for you?
Definitely been a whirlwind week, I guess you could say. I feel like with the NFL, you can never expect everything. You can't plan ahead, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's definitely a crazy week.
How have you handled those emotions of kind of the highs and lows of this week?
I feel like I handle them pretty well. As a player in the NFL, you've seen other people go through similar situations and things like that. So, you have to, I guess, be aware of things like the turn of events, I guess you can say.
So why Arizona? What stood out to you?
With JG and Coach Nick, man, just playing against those guys and knowing them just from the other side of the ball in the games, and I just see what the team's done over the last couple of years and what they're growing into. I just feel like I want to be a part of something like that.
And what is it about watching their scheme? Was it the scheme you?
Oh yeah, the scheme. It feels watching film and stuff on the scheme. I feel like I could fit into the scheme pretty well and be pretty disruptive in the middle of the defense and just help take it to the next level.
Has JG given you any early assignments? What he wants out of you? Did he give you any initial thoughts?
Not any early assignments yet, but being a big guy who lines up on the defensive line, be disruptive and mess up every offensive line we go against. That's pretty much straightforward for me.
Have you gotten to connect with Coach Debo yet, your position coach?
Yeah, just for a little bit just now, and I'm super excited. His energy, man, is unmatched. I'm looking forward to getting out there and get some drills and stuff on the field with him.
Is it weird a little bit, given his age and your age and having a coach that's younger than you?
Not necessarily, because I know when I was in Minnesota, Alik Terry, he's the Oregon O-line coach. He was an assistant D-line coach, and I've learned so much just from him alone. He was younger than me. I feel like no matter how old or young you are, you can always learn something from somebody. So as long as, everybody's a student of the game, we got the same goals and ready to have fun, I'm ready to learn.
With the Browns, you kind of moved from that nose tackle role. You had been at more than 3 tech. Do you feel like you can play both those spots in this defense?
For sure. I wasn't always the biggest guy. I had to put on weight throughout college and getting into the NFL. So playing 3 tech to 2 shade and a little bit of everything, I feel like I'm more than capable of all of it up front.
The versatility is something that Jonathan Gannon has been very big on, especially in the trenches and the defensive line. Is that part of the conversations that you had with him before signing with Arizona?
I would say not really beforehand. I really didn't have any contact with him. I would say I guess in the building today, he'd been hitting been playing across the front. I guess you could say and it's gonna feel like I'm back at Alabama, so I'm gonna got this red on again, so I'm ready to go out there.
You were talking about the whirlwind earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Given your status in the league, I'm assuming you probably had a pretty good idea that even though something like that was happening and you're being let go, there would be plenty of interest in you. I mean, does that make it a little bit easier to go through something like that?
I wouldn't say it'd make it easier. It's it's always I was shocking, I guess you can say. You don't know what team's going to be interested in you when you realize you're getting cut from a team and what organizations want you and what schemes you can fit into and things like that. So it was definitely I guess you could say uncertainty. I didn't, I like to be a person who knows I got this tomorrow, so I know that I got to get this done. So it was just, I guess you could say I had little butterflies I didn't know.
You got the Thanos Infinity Stones there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us more on what that represents?
Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Zadarius Smith. He got me for a Christmas gift actually, and my sack celebration is the Infinity Gauntlet snap, and they've been calling me Thanos since I got in the league. So that's my sack celebration and stuff. And he got me the Infinity Gauntlet with the Infinity Stones.
I noticed there was a photo you actually did up one of your gloves.
Oh yeah, I draw the Infinity Stones on my gloves, so it makes it celebration that much better. You feel me?
How much do you embrace leadership, and what do you know about Darius Robinson, Dante Stilson, the guys that you'll probably be mentoring?
Oh yeah, I haven't met him yet. I'm looking forward to meeting him and working with him. I heard about him, watched some film and stuff on him, and I'm super excited. Just being an older guy in the league, leadership is part of the things that actually keep you in the league and things like that. So I'm ready to come help the guys around me get better, grow as myself too, and I feel like all of us up front, and then the front 7, we're going to be able to bounce off each other and make some good plays.
New York, Minnesota, Ohio. I mean, Are you ready for the heat out here in the desert?
Oh man, you know it's been a while. I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, I've been in a lot of cold teams in the NFL, and can't forget I was in Alabama though, so I know those hot summers and out there working out with just trying not to catch a full body cramp, and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for it.
Pride do you take in your run stopping abilities?
I take a lot of pride in run stopping just because everybody's, pass rushers and everything. Pass rushing is like the pinnacle, I guess you could say, of D-line. But the thing is, we won't be in a position to actually pass rush if we don't stop the run, because every coach, no matter how new or old, young or old coach you are, if the run's working, we're not going to pass the ball. We're going to go back to the run game. So I take a lot of pride in stopping the run just so me and other guys can have opportunities to get sacks.
Last year, though, you had some really nice numbers rushing the passer. What did you feel like you were able to do well rushing the passer last year?
I feel like every year, every year I'm putting up my hand in the dirt. I feel like I'm growing more and more as a player, learning more knowledge, and I felt like last year with Coach Jock too. I got to give credit to him. I felt like he helped me elevate my pass rush and realizing certain things about my pass rush to help me be a half step quicker and things like that. It goes a long way, and increased numbers on QB hits and pressures and stuff like that. One turns those into sacks, of course, but. It's just learning myself as a rusher. And a lot of people will look at like Aaron Donald or something and try to do Aaron Donald moves, but you're not Aaron Donald. You have to know who you are. So I know I'm a power rusher, and I switched up with my switch up is finesse, and people don't expect the finesse part. So it's catching a lot of more people off guard and stuff like that. So continue to build that this year.
I saw a video where you can draw. And I was going to say, what are some of the things off the field that you like to do?
I'm a huge video gamer. I built, 3 custom gaming PCs now? And I want to build a new one now because they got the 50 series GPU coming out. That's my nerd side coming in, my side, I'm sorry. But I'm a huge video gamer. I draw every now and again. I haven't drawn recently just because I've been so busy back and forth and stuff. And I love anime. I did like a Naruto Summoning Jutsu celebration before. You're gonna see a lot of stuff gonna be coming out throughout the year, just like of hobbies and interests I'm bringing to the football field.
Josh Sweat told us yesterday that he builds computers as well.
Oh man, we definitely got to link up on that one.
Thanks, Dalvin.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.